If you get a hooker in the back alley and have sex with her without a protection, you'll probably have AIDS. Until we meet again.
I'd like to welcome you to I Like Everything Movie Reviews. My name is Eric-Josiah. Tonight I just got out of saying, hey man, dun, dun, hey man, dun, dun, hey man, hey man. You know I gotta flip it. Hey man. Alright, so I just got out of seeing Masters of the Universe, or aka He-Man. Dun, dun, He-Man. Dun, dun. Okay, now to break everybody's hearts real quick. Well, not everybody, but anybody that's a fan of me or just grew up around with what we grew up around, I'm going to be 100% truthful. I never watched He-Man growing up. Some of y'all were like, what the fuck? Yeah, I never watched He-Man growing up. So a lot of stuff to me and a lot of the characters, don't get me wrong, some of the characters I know of and stuff like that, but I don't know the storyline that much. I know Skeletor and, you know, and Battle Cat or whoever it may be, and that's it. And so, yeah, so me, I'm going in kind of like blind. I'm just barely knowing about He-Man. And, but I did recognize certain things, like I've seen that before, and I know this is something from the cartoon most likely. So for y'all who go in, I don't know how many Easter eggs in this movie. I want to assume that there's a lot, but I can't really say. So, so just to start off with that, I never really was a He-Man fan. Used to watch Conan, but you know, Conan the Adventurer. But yeah, but what I would say, you know, this movie plot basically is He-Man. I don't know if it's the same plot as the show, but yeah. He lives in Eternia, right? It's like a separate like universe kind of thing. Eternia gets attacked by Skeletor and taken over by Skeletor. He gets sent to Earth with the Power Sword, or with the Sword of Power, and just to kind of like hide it, because it's like, you know, if Skeletor gets the sword, then, you know, he'll take over everything. And so they sent him to Earth as a kid. He's there. He grows up. He lost the sword in the transfer to the Earth, and by the time he finds the sword, they find him again because he sends the signal out by accident, and then they bring him back to Eternia, and of course from there, Skeletor is taking over everything, and of course his job as, you know, the son of the king is to take back over the kingdom, get rid of Skeletor, and bring everything back to peace. Simple as that. Same shit, same superhero shit. You know what I mean? So of course, what I do like about this movie as well, it keeps a lot of like the yeah, not a lot, but just a lot of like the 80s, that late 80s kind of. A little bit of that feel to it, but also it's new age as well. Like even like he's in a new world. He's in like today's world, and you know he's working a job and has his pronouns on his name tag or on his nameplate on his desk, and his pronouns are he, him. You know, just like how it is today. And of course, it's supposed to be like he man, but so it's he him. That'd have been funny if they would have let it be he man, but it wouldn't have made sense in context to the real world. But it would have been funny though. But yeah, yeah. So you know the plot. So basically, this movie, you know me on fight choreography. Fight choreography has to be A1. I love fight choreography. If there's a movie with action and the fight choreography is not good, I don't. You know, it's a big strike against it. But the fight choreography in this movie, excellent, amazing, excellent. The little all the action scenes, even like the little flying scenes and chase scenes. All the action scenes were on point for the most part. The graphics, I feel like, were on point. The acting, it kind of started to feel like at certain parts, there's certain parts where it felt like you were watching like a Saturday morning cartoon. Like the acting felt very like kiddish, like it was meant. It was like certain parts, so it kind of threw me off a little bit. But it's only like certain parts here and there that the acting is like that. But for the most part, it's very enjoyable. Lot of funny scenes, man. A lot of funny scenes. You know what's so funny about Skeletor in this movie is that he's menacing, but at a lot of times he's funny as hell. Like he is fun. Jared Leto did fucking amazing as Skeletor. He is funny, but he's still menacing. So and I think it's hard to do that, to make somebody menacing but still really funny. In this part, you can tell he's trying to be funny. So yeah, a lot of funny parts. Of course, I'm sure there's plenty of Easter eggs. Like even on, and don't, you know, you would think like Skeletor. You know, I was hoping to see like the memes, like, you know, the memes. So it's like, wow, you know, because it doesn't have the original Skeletor voice, but I was hoping to see like, and the voice is dope. Also to know that the voice, it's so ominous. Sometimes it's hard to hear what he's saying, so you might want to put on the captions if you watch this somewhere else, not at the movie theater. But for the most part, you can hear a majority of what he's saying. But, you know, it's not like, you know, I was hoping to get like the memes that we got, like, but we didn't get it. Like, you know,
if you get a hooker in the back alley and have sex with her without a protection, you'll probably have AIDS until we meet again.
But we didn't get none of that. So, but we did get jokes. Like he had a joke about, you know, like He-Man being big and sexy and stuff. And he's like, yeah, and that big giant sword. I was like, yo, that's hilarious. But yeah, it's a storyline, funny. The relationships between the characters are pretty well. And what else? It's just a fun movie. It's just a really fun movie. Like, fun, colorful. It's bright and colorful, fun, funny, action-packed. And make sure you stay at the end because there's like 2 or 3 end credit scenes. And trust me, they are well worth watching. Well worth watching these end credit scenes. So I'm taking too long. I'm gonna get to my rating. So when it comes to the Masters of the Universe, so I thought it sucked. I didn't like it. Thought it was okay. I thought it was good. I thought it was great. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was a mother masterpiece. What I would say about the Masters of the fucking Universe. Hey man, hey man. Is that I'm going to say I thought this was a great and amazing movie, and I'm going to say. I thought, man, this is hard. I'm gonna say I thought this was a great movie. I might feel later different about that later and say it's a great, amazing movie. But yeah, I'm gonna say it was. I feel like it's in the middle, but I'm gonna go great. This was a great movie, and I'm sure y'all gonna see all these characters that I didn't know. Like there's like he named all the characters, like, and then there was some dude like with a long. He had crazy neck, and I mean, pause. That sounded crazy. This dude had crazy neck. But y'all know what I'm talking about. If you watch the cartoon, I didn't watch the fucking cartoon. You already know what the fuck I'm talking about. This dude had mad neck, pause, and yeah. But I don't know. You'll see all your characters, everything. I'm sure y'all catch it all if y'all grew up on He-Man. I didn't. But that is it. I'm Eric-Josiah for I Like Everything Movie Reviews. I will catch you all later. You be the He-Man in your life. You be the. You have the power of Grayskull, and you just kill it in your life. That like they said that the power is not just within the sword, the power is within you. So just know that for yourself, moving forward. It's not just the things around you, not just the things you possess, it's you. It's not that car you drive, it's not that house you have, it's you. You have that power. You have a good day, good night, good day, whatever it may be. Be the best, be blessed. I'll catch you all later. Peace.